build your city, but it doesn't really look realistic. How do you do it then? Well, that's what we are going to do in today's video. How do you make your city more realistic? And I've got a few tips and tricks. These interchanges, for example, I got it from Lurk right here. This is the clover, and this is another one, the three-way intersection. All of these, or most of these, come from the Steam Workshop. Some really fantastic creators have made these interchanges, or these junctions even, roundabouts. Like this one is another roundabout, and it has a lot of roadways. These amazing creators make these, and some of these, most of these, are built on based off a realistic city interchange. So there are a lot of options, and I've got a whole lot of them. The ones I like and some of them I use are really fantastic. They work great. Maybe you have to set up with the TMP, the traffic manager, but they are great and they work fantastically, and they look really great for your city. For example, for this one comes from the Steam Workshop, and it works great, and it really looks realistic. It goes under, above, 3 ways there, 3 ways over there. So it looks really great, and it gives a nice touch to your city. Another thing that you can do is I go to Unified UI, and you have the intersection marking tool. So when I come to an intersection, for example this one, this one has 2 lines, and I go from there to here. Now it has a dashed line, but I do want to have it solid. Now you won't even see that it almost changes. It looks so realistically. So I'm going to do it for the middle one. It's going to be a dashed line, and that one is going to be a solid line. Why, you will see in a minute. And this one, a solid line right there, and this one, a solid line right here. So now you have some solid lines. I'm going to do that one as well, be solid. Now it looks really realistic, and what you can do is you can fill it. So what you need to do is press Alt, and these bubbles, these circles, will turn red, and now you can click on them and make it complete, and now it becomes a filler. And what I most of the time do is solid or asphalt or the chevron. I really like those, and this gives so much realism. It just looks so fantastic, and I sometimes do on these cities. Oh, I see a wall there that does not look good, but oh, alright. Well, another thing that could be more realistic is these pedestrian bridges. If you place them on a realistic spot, and that's not what I've done here, you can see you walk straight. Oh well, no, it is alright. People can still walk beside it, but this is a really fantastic way. Now they don't have to cross the road, and you can, well, delete the crosswalks if you can. Not always you can do that, but with a mod you can. I don't have the mod. You can now have a pedestrian bridge on top of it, so people don't have to crosswalk over the road. So the traffic can go on, and people have these crosswalks on top of the road. This looks quite realistic, because in cities you also have all these walking paths that go over the road or go over a certain scenery, like this one as well. This one is a really big bridge. Then another thing is the Move It mod. The Move It mod makes it also look really realistic. If you have a junction that doesn't really quite fit in the area, or you make your own junction, you can just move it to the way you like it. This way you can just make your junctions the way you want it to, make it more realistic, or can make it more unrealistic, just the way you want it to. And people can still use these junctions, interchanges. Yeah, they can still use it, and it really works fantastic. I really love this mod. But this is one of the ways that I use to make my cities more realistic, just to make something of it. Yeah, really works great. So I would highly suggest doing this. So these were the tips on how to make your city more realistic. Watch this video right here if you want to know how to start a really good city, but you have a little bit of a budget. It is a great way to solve traffic problems and to have a good city without any money problems. So watch it right here.
Potential is deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right